In that, it makes a very fundamental point. What it says is that in a state, the head priest of the state should have bigger salary than the king. Because the king by then was a Kshatriya. And he was the first Brahmin Prime Minister of the state in India. Earlier there was no Brahmin Prime Minister, we don't have history. So the Prime Minister's salary should be bigger than the king. Then the king and then the hierarchy follows. Then he says, the officials of the state must be recruited by selection committee. And he says, this selection committee should consist of Brahmin Pandits, like your JNU selection committees. Now, once the Brahmin Pandits select, they should select people. He will not say whom they should select, because there is no need. Once what is there, who are there on the selection committee, they will select their own people. But what he said later was, after the officials are selected, when they are working in the state, these officials work in a state like a fish lives and swims in a water of sea. Like the fish lives and swims in the water of the sea. Then he asks a question, do you suspect the fish whether it drinks water? It should drink the water. Nobody should suspect the fish for drinking water, because this fish is selected by that committee. Now, when are they raising corruption issue in the government now? When only Brahmins controlled central government offices. Majority of the ministers were Brahmins. Majority of secretaries were Brahmins. Majority of section officers were Brahmins. And in Delhi, up to driver was Brahmin, because from Haryana, from this UP new state, Uttaranchal, here and there are also poor Brahmins, they come here, they become peons. But there was a common thing between the cabinet secretary or the prime minister above and the peon. The common link was the thread. So, when they were alone ruling, the corruption was like the corruption of the Kautilyan fish. They did not want to do anything about it. Now, why are they now talking about corruption now in this form? Because after 50 years, after 65 years of independence and scheduled caste reservation, scheduled tribe reservation, there is possibility of a Dalit becoming a cabinet secretary now. There is possibility of a Dalit becoming a prime minister now. Raja was a Dalit and he asserted himself. Today they are saying he asserted himself. Now then came OBC reservation. So in the next 10-20 years, the Brahminic administrative structure will be replaced by the Dalit Bahujan administrative people, at least up to the point of 50%. But if the Prime Minister comes from Dalit background or an OBC background, then the hierarchy constitutes itself into a kind of new formation. Now, this new formation, they think, will garner the money that has been flowing into their pockets, bags and houses, in future into the pockets of these people and bags and houses. Now, the question is, okay, should we allow this? No. Well, that is what the moral question they are asking. No, we should not. We should not allow corruption. But who should make a law